It's inaccurate. You know, like how they have the spit swab test for COVID? Like you get that for being a pedophile, but it's just like...
Wait, is this us? We're on now.
Yeah,
we're on. Wow.
Come, boys. Here we go.
Hearing
All
the
right.
song. Hello.
Yo,
Do a freestyle over it.
cool boys. They're cool boys. Yo, grab that tool, boys.
Oh.
We're the pool boys. We're jumping in the pool. No, we're not. We're going outside. We're hot. Let's go grab some thoughts. Yo.
Yes.
Ooh, I had a thought. I'm a thought crime. Yo, blah, 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 dime.
Welcome.
I stop on a dime. Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast.
Ooh.
Thanks
Yeah,
for jumping
man.
on. New friend of the show, Saed.
Yeah. Hey, guys. Hello.
Everyone, Saed.
Saed, hey everybody. Say hello to Saed and say goodbye to all your other guests because
This is about to be the best?
New AI. Say goodbye to your guests because it's the best of the best. So go take off your vest and let's go flex. Yeah, yeah.
There we go. The audience is eating this up.
Again,
Yeah,
we
man.
do have a live audience here for our audio listeners.
Yeah, hey guys. Thanks for coming, everybody. Woo, all right.
Okay, this is new.
I see a guy wearing a I Love Saed shirt. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah.
He's wearing a...
Well, it says I hate black people. Fuck, sorry. I misread that shirt. How did I misread it so badly, too?
Damn.
Oh, wait, he's not wearing a shirt at all. He's just smearing shit on his nipples.
Perfect.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Shirt guy, thanks for coming. Yeah, all right.
Good to have you on, brother. We've been trying to do it for a little while now.
Yeah. I came back from Melbourne, and you were like, hey, man, I'd love to do... blah, 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 you know?
You were one of the first guys we actually spoke to when
First, I think. You were the first person we talked to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
actually
well,
talk to.
when I first started open mics, I encountered like 3 different white guys in their 20s who were bitter and cunty, and I was like, I don't want the scene to be just this like, ugh, I live in Glebe and I'm gonna do comedy because I live in Glebe, blah blah blah, Glebe boo boo boo. But I thought you can just be nice. Like I was so self-conscious about being a nice person.
And then you met us 3. We also had a third person we used to do comedy with.
What?
We were the 3 dudes that...
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, we were the 3
We
white
were those
dudes.
3 white
You're
dudes.
not white.
Wait, what?
Okay,
Do the
what?
listeners know that one of you guys is not a pure white man? Do they, or is it like a?
They know we're both men of color, yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, we all N-words out here. Shit, man.
Yeah, we're all from Africa. Yeah. So I can say it. We're all from Africa.
You literally were kind of like, no, I've spoken to too many dudes who were kind of being dicks about it for no reason.
Yeah, I was like 18. I was trying new shit. I was also saying the
You
N.
began when you were 18.
Yeah, man.
Dang.
Which was like
Damn.
a mixture of like I never was intentionally a cunt to anyone.
Yeah.
I was never, but I did creep people out because I was like really out there.
So what kind of stuff? I think I heard a little bit of a glimpse of you used to use the N-word.
Oh yeah, I can tell you a rap that I did about.
You
Let's
for real
hear it.
used to use the M-word.
I can, yeah,
That
I've
was
used the-
before he was on stage. That's when he used to see...
No, the N-word shit was just a dumb like throwaway thing I tried once and never again. It was just like
What's the difference between black... There's black people and then there's... You
Yeah.
tried doing that bit and it turned out...
And you
Yeah.
got completely forgiven after you said it was a throwaway thing. Because if that's the case,
You know,
it's just a throwaway thing. I've just been saying it as a throwaway thing.
Oh, what do you mean? Like, what's
I didn't know you were talking about the Jackson Grant's introduction to stand-up.
throwaway boomerang. I don't know what we're talking about.
I just said it a bunch of times on a construction site and someone was like, hey. And I was
You-
like, no, I'm
you-
doing comedy.
Yeah, you're constructing a bridge and then you're burning it with your N-words.
Hey.
Construction site. All right.
So there was a couple people from Glebe. You're like, I don't want to be bitter and I do want to say the N-word.
I want to be funny. At the time, I thought I wanted to be naughty. Like that's because everyone's like, you shouldn't say it. I was like, well, now that you say it, now I want to say it.
You're preaching to the
Nice.
choir, but we're...
That's pretty.
I'm a
Right.
pussy anyway.
yeah.
I'm
You're speaking to
terrified.
2 black men, which is the only difference.
Yeah. Good
Right?
deal.
So you used to say it, go up
I
there.
said it
You
one
wanted to be a
time,
naughty
and
boy.
that was I also had this poster when I was like 16.
Of Denzel Washington. And you try to explain that I can say it. I've got Denzel on my wall.
He's my
at home.
friend. I talk to him every night.
I
Good
have a
night,
black
Denzel.
friend.
I kissed the poster. Good night, Denzel. Yeah. Good
Yeah.
night, motherfucker. That's what he says to me. Oh, okay. No. I was gonna say I did this show when I was 15 or 16.
Dang, a comedy show.
Yeah, in high school.
Goodness.
I was like, hey guys.
That's when you use the N-word.
Yeah. I didn't.
What about
use
Mr. Wilkinson? He seems like a real...
N-word lover or something?
What about Miss Lauren? She's a real N-word.
She's Irish. She's a potato N-word. Yeah, no, I did a show. It was like recess. I was like, guys, come watch me do stand-up during the entirety of recess.
Dang.
And I printed a poster, and it said, hilarious comedy, great whatever. And at the end, I said, yeah, no black people allowed. Which was like really cringeworthy attempt at like...
You had that on the poster? No black people.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I thought
hilarious.
it was... I tried to be
real
edgy.
cringeworthy attempt at trying to express my real life beliefs.
I was ironically saying what we were all thinking,
Well,
but...
we're all thinking, everyone. And let's just say I wanted to have a quiet, peaceful comedy show.
Let's just say it was the coolest audience I've ever seen.
Let's just say the audience was all on time. Let's just say I could actually have the show because the audience wasn't turning up at lunch.
Yeah, they weren't. They were sitting on the ground, not swinging from trees. Like, oh Jesus Christ!
That's where it gets blunt.
Oh God!
You know what I mean? It goes from like a slice to like I'm hitting you with a baseball bat. It's gonna take 100 swings.
Hitting with this BBC man. We used to. Yeah, there's this black kid in our.
Let's
high
just say the
school.
audience weren't accounting for 99% of the crime, despite being 1% of the population. So anyway, you had a black kid in the high school.
Yeah, his name was. I'm not gonna say his name. Let's just say his name was Jammy Jones or something. And yeah, we all would like. I wouldn't say it to him, but others would be like BBC man, BBC. They would constantly say that.
Oh,
to
is
him.
he Jamaican?
No, it's because he like big black cock, like
Yes.
BBC.
Yeah.
So just like BBC man, and he was just like, do not say that to me.
Oh, so he's African.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm from Africa. We were cool. We
Yeah,
weren't
yeah.
best friends because I was awkward and I didn't know how to make friends, but I liked him. We liked each other.
Yeah, yeah.
And one time, a friend of mine hacked my Facebook and then wrote the N-word and sent it to him. And I was like, this isn't funny. Like, I actually like this guy.
This isn't funny. This is hilarious. I
I was
didn't
like,
know
you're
my
a
friend
cunt,
was
dude. That's not fun.
And he went on to become
Jackson Grant, from a podcaster and comedian from Sydney.
So I laid out all my racism right here. I'm just spilling it because I have this need to spill out every bad thing I've ever done in my life.
That's
Yeah,
not
good.
racist. Well, you just said.
What? Oh, you mean when my friend called my black friend the N-word through me?
That's nothing to do with
I'm a
you.
middle
That's not
man,
that bad.
Yeah, you're a middle
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Stuck in the middle with you.
Did you get that situation
Black
resolved?
people to the left.
Did you get that situation resolved? or
I
you
never
kind
messaged him afterwards.
Oh, dang. So you stopped.
I got so scared to actually reach out. I don't remember. I deleted my Facebook and then I just...
of- Your friend is the funniest person I've ever
That's
heard.
hilarious. So
That's
then he
genius.
ended up doing a comedy show and said no Saed allowed, and then you wanted to get back at him by saying no black people allowed.
Yeah. But, that's... I don't know if that's how the timeline works, but, you know... I mean,
something like that.
black people in time, you guys aren't so good.
We're not. Let's just say we're not the best with time. So right, you did a comedy show. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Which one is which, by the way? I might need to throw these in very consistently.
Yeah.
Which one's the audience?
So I do the
Yeah.
show, yeah. And then I start talking about my balls like 15 minutes in. And then that's when I start to get some laughs where I'm like, dude, my balls are weird because of blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And everyone's like cracking up. I was like, oh, dude, this is a good bit by my balls. And I turn around, the vice principal is just looking at me, talking about my ball.
He's just agreeing, but he's like laughing more than anyone. Yeah, I've seen them firsthand. Yes, they are. They're very weird.
Yeah, these balls.
That's why I like them so much.
yeah. So he's like,
Oh,
yeah.
Said, you don't even have the weirdest balls in this school.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Nah, dude,
Then he just comes out with a list. He's like, no, seriously, you're 16.
yeah, dude. Oh, we measure every day, man. You guys had ball check in school, right? Like every morning, people would do ball check.
Oh.
It's like uniform check, tie, balls, boys,
Boys?
testicles out,
Come on.
boys, testicles out.
Oh, I forgot my testicles at home. Oi, Jaden, third time this week. All right, get him the spare testicles. Oh, I don't like them. Yeah. Oh, he's walking around with like shitty, like old, like high school testicles, just like, and they're wobbling, like, and they're making sounds like.
Oh, miss, I don't want to put them on. Just put them on. I don't really care, but the principal's coming around.
Yeah, the principal's coming around.
Put your
Just
put
put
your
them
balls
on.
Yeah.
Show the principal.
Yeah, flip. All right, good.
So
what about-
you're talking about your balls. And the principal's there
Yeah.
staring at you.
Anyway, I do my act, and that's like a year later, I do stand up again at Class Clowns.
What's Class Clowns?
It's like raw comedy for high school kids.
Dang.
Oh,
So that's where I first met Aaron Chen.
Oh.
And he was sorry, I was just gonna do.
Are we name dropping? Are we?
No, yeah, he was there with his friend.
Yeah.
and she was doing like the competition with me.
And then your friend stole your phone and typed something.
Yeah.
Aaron Chen.
Yeah. And then my friend called him a.
There we go.
Can I just give myself drops? I think I'm going to.
I'm ready. I'm literally staring at it for when I make a funny joke.
Yeah, my friend is just like there.
Staring.
My friend's like Tyler Durden, you know. He just constantly shows up.
Do you know he doesn't have a friend, right? It's just him.
Your friend's Ashton Kutcher. He's in a van out the front waiting for you to make friends with a minority.
Yeah.
Anyway, my friend's here doing the podcast with me. So
Imagine if your friend remotely found out your password, just was logging into your laptop,
Yeah.
just tracking your movements anytime you made friends with someone that was...
Yeah. Tranny.
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, no.
But dang, so how did that one go? The Class Clowns?
I made it to the New South Wales state finals.
Oh, did you do ball jokes?
Ball joke?
Yeah, the ball jokes.
Balls.
Yeah.
No, I did clean material.
So
I did
unlike
all
your balls.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, I did some like just jokes about Nintendo Wii. It was all right. And then I
What's that?
Nintendo Wii?
Something Nintendo Wii.
I have a joke about that. You want to hear it?
Let's hear it.
The pirate was like, "All right, you mateys, how do we spell Nintendo Wii?" Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, that's good. That's very good.
Yeah, it's people are like, "Oh, okay, we get it," but it's not fun.
How do we spell Nintendo Wii? We asked Aaron Chen because he probably made it.
I actually, jizzed on his Aaron Chen. You know what I'm saying? Boom. No. There's a chin.
There we go. That's the audience just clapping. They don't really want to laugh, but they just agreed with that one.
Yeah, how's it going, guys? Yeah, sick.
This is an Aaron Chen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he sort of talks with like a bit of a question mark. Like everything he says is like a question. Because that's, yeah.
So I said a...
No, I can't.
I've never watched Aaron Chen before, me.
He's
Oh,
funny,
he's so
man.
good, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, he's really funny.
He's a comedian that like white women like because he's not like super edgy. He's just like witty and like esoteric and like friendly, like family friendly as well. He doesn't really say like that many fucks and shits and all that.
Right. Also, he's kind of clean.
He's fairly clean.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
clever. It's just very clever shit.
Like,
He's my top two
yeah.
Australian comedians.
That you'd like to have sex with.
Aaron Chen and that guy that you called the N-word when you were
just before. Which one?
Which one? Hey.
on the walk over here.
Hey.
All right. So top 15 comedians you want to fuck. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. We
you
have the guest.
start,
We literally
you
have a
start.
guest here.
That's
All right.
actually already a segment that we do.
right.
So
It's still called Top 15.
I think we can do men easily because if I go listing like women that I want to fuck, that's weird. It's like creepy.
Why?
why?
Why is it creepy? Yeah, that's true. Because I'm attracted to men and women, but also I would never fuck a man. You know what I mean?
I don't
We-
think you're attracted to men.
We had a bit of this discussion.
Yeah.
You're not attracted to men if you.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
came
but-
on.
No, I'm joking. I have no idea.
Nah, yeah, no. I was in like a queer Facebook group,
Mm.
and then someone was like, you shouldn't be here. You don't belong to this.
So
group.
they don't think you're queer.
No, not queer enough. And then everyone was like, "Fuck this guy. He's fucking blah blah blah." But I was like, "Yeah, he probably has a point." And I just left the group because it didn't feel right. So yeah, yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. No,
Oh, you just got to reset the camera.
Oh yeah. So I was like, I just thought about it. I was like, yeah, I'm attracted to men to a very small extent, but yeah, I would never fuck a man. So that's probably why I wouldn't. You know what I mean? I enjoy like the gay culture, and that's about it. Because gay culture is fun. Like they like the same music. They like musicals. They're fun. They're expressive. When you're around gay men, it's just a lot easier to talk to women. Not in a flirty way, just in a more like women are comfortable. Like I can have a chat.
Oh, because women aren't offended by gay men. Am I sounding all right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sounding good. Sick.
Just came in a bit hot.
Yeah. They're more relaxed, and you know, it's like I realize like I'm not trying to fuck women when I go to gay bars. And I mean, I'm just there to like hang out. I've never flirted with any woman at a gay bar.
Yeah.
But I'll talk to them. I'll be like, hey, cute outfit. Let's fuck. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't say the same. I've genuinely said that like so many times where I would go to a girl and like, I love your outfit because I meant it. But then I was worried like, oh, maybe she thinks I'm pretending to be a gay guy or something. But I'm not. I'm just saying I liked her outfit. So that's, I don't.
That's a tricky one. Yeah, it's almost like a sneaky way of getting in there, going to a gay bar and talking to women.
Yeah, but it's like, I guess so. Yeah. I mean, but I go to gay bars to do lip sync. You know what I mean? I'm doing. So the girls talk to me anyway. You know what I mean? They're like, "Oh my god, I love your energy," or something.
Oh,
like
true.
that.
After they see you perform.
Yeah. Before that, they're just like fucking whatever. They'll like completely channel me out.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you think they kind of profile you after that? Because they're like, all right, this isn't a predator. This is a flamboyant guy. I'm not sure where he is on the spectrum, but he's not.
But I'm just glad we're not on an airplane. That's the only thing I'm just trying to make sure. Yeah, we're not on an airplane. Yeah, did he leave his bag anywhere, folks?
Guys, I have this box, but I can't open it. Anybody have any box cutters I can use?
Do you think that plays a part in it though? Like they realize in that moment they're like, all right, this guy is.
Well, Sydney bar culture is all about coming in a group. If you
Interesting.
So if you come alone, if you're a lone wolf, which I am always, I go to bars alone, and that's a bit sussy baka.
It is, yeah. I see that. I know what you mean.
And that's just not how I think of bars. When I think of bars, it's like I'm bored. I'll go to a fucking bar.
You don't want it to be a group thing. It's like I'm just going to go out myself, meet some people. Da 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 da.
Yeah, group chat is like, oh, you guys want to do Tuesday? What about Wednesday? What about Sunday? Blah, 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 blah. Let me cut my pussy. Blah, blah, blah. Like just boring.
Yeah.
Sort of like, I'll just rather go tonight and meet. And I don't mind going and meeting men and just hanging out. You know, like whatever, gay guys, straight guys.
You're just like people.
Just as long as they're a man.
Yeah, as long as
yeah,
they're
just
a
as
man.
long as they're not black, as I said in my poster that I
You can
have
be a
printed on my
trans
shirt.
man. That's fine too. You don't even have to have a dick because that shit expensive, man.
How much is it nowadays?
A trans man to have a dick,
Yeah.
it's like over $50K or
So
something.
that's literally like wearing like a Cuban link. That's almost like wearing a really nice
Yeah,
outfit.
yeah, like-
to be like, yeah, I have $50,000 on me right now.
That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That's good.
What about literally like you go to the hood, they like take your penis off.
Yo, hey, yo, peep this
Yo,
dick-
we got 50 grand.
yo, peep this dick, fam, yo,
What about getting like an iced out penis?
yo.
That'd
You're
be
at
alright.
school going through the lost and found, trying to find the expensive penis and ball sack to put on.
Oh man, yeah.
David, that's a real thing. Yeah, that whole idea of the club culture in Sydney and not being able to be a lone wolf.
I can't. I find it very, very difficult. Maybe it's a fear of rejection.
Oh,
It's
okay,
antisocial thing as well. Like I was even saying, like cutting my nails in public. I feel like that's just a weird thing to do, but I need to do it. And it's just kind of like going out. It's like it's maybe a weird
Yeah.
thing to do, but I just got to do it. People should look
It's
past
like
it.
eating peanut butter, you know, and then shitting it out in public. You know, it's just.
Yeah, it's something I just need to do.
Do you have close friends? People you consider your best friends?
No.
So it's more widespread. Your love can kind of go in every.
No, dude, I'm just a very like self-isolating type of dude.
But you
I
say that,
push
but
people
the
away.
normal person can't go to a bar and make friends.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm just fun. I'll draw people. That's another way that I get an in, if you will.
You'll drop people.
I'll draw.
Oh, draw. Yes.
Oh, fucking drop you cunt. Fucking.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Drop it,
fucking
bro.
roll you, bro. Fucking. Oh, what the fuck are you looking for? Fucking.
Can I buy you a drink?
Yeah. Oh, can I buy you a drink? Oh, come on. Like, what are you doing? Oh, you fucking hate Arabs? What are you, racist?
That could be a good character you do going out.
Has it ever got you in a dicey situation going out by yourself and you're like, oh shit, I don't have anyone with me?
A dangerous. No, I mean, it's only when I've taken drugs that I've had issues.
Or when you've gone to the IGA
Right.
on Oxford Street to get a box of
Viagra.
diced tomatoes.
Yeah, dicey.
And then you walk out. It's like, I'm in a bit of a dicey situation here, guys.
Bit of a dicey situation.
I'm
yeah.
making a. Thank you. I'm going home to make a stew.
And then I take my tomatoes and I ride a bike. Dice on bikes.
That's a good delivery. Dice on bikes. I think we've come up with a delivery service.
Yeah, man.
We deliver diced tomatoes to people around Sydney. It's like, you need to make a stew. You're gonna need tomatoes.
Yeah.
Diced.
Diced, yeah.
So anyway, what were we just talking about?
A dicey situation.
Oh yeah, dicey situations.
Dicey, yeah.
What's that when you go to IGA?
Yeah, what?
One time I was.
If you roll anything lower than a 4, we're going to fuck you up.
like D&D, like IGA and D&D.
You're in a dicey situation like, hey, oh.
What about like I'm outside and I found a bunch of very convenient Japanese utensils because I'm at a Daiso situation.
Yeah, give it to him.
Konnichiwa.
Just getting really affordable, kind of very well-fitting,
Yeah, useful.
semi-formal, casual clothing.
Yeah.
You can basically wear anywhere. I'm in a very Daiso situation.
Yeah. They don't sell clothes at Daiso, you know that?
I'm not thinking of Daiso. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of Uniqlo.
Uniqlo.
Oh, Uniqlo.
That's what I'm thinking of.
I was
Daiso.
on Uniqlo last night.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just found out about it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't understand how that's a joke.
It wasn't. I just
You
wanted
like,
to
you
kind
like
of put a
dressing up?
buffer in between.
Okay, nice.
You like Uniqlo? You like clothes?
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
hipster.
Do you think about your fashion choices?
He's
Yeah,
he's a-
oh, yeah,
oh, here we go. We have
Yeah,
every
yeah.
guest do this. What do you think of Jackson? Do you think he's a bit of a hipster?
No, I think you're just like a relaxed dude. You're just like chilling.
He's loving this, isn't he? Yeah.
Well, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I am. I don't think I'm a hipster.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even though you're on Daiso, you typed in alternative and press search.
But yeah, anyway, back to dicey. I did have one dicey situation I could tell you. One time I took LSD by myself,
Whoa.
and
What's that little small?
Dicks.
little small dicks. Yeah, I took some little
Yeah.
small dicks. Latter Saints Day, you know, like the good stuff. No, I was at a buddy's house, and he gave me the stuff, and he's like, "Oh, dude, you like be careful. Like you can't like store this with paper because otherwise it'll bleed into the paper."
And then Rock will get scissors. And
yeah, man. Yeah,
I thought
so
he was going for a laugh there.
the Rock
but he
will get
wasn't.
some scissors and.
I'll
Yeah,
have to do it
man.
myself.
So yeah, no, I say, okay, fuck, well, I can't store this anywhere. I don't have any plastic bags on me to store the drugs. So I'll just take them. I took 2 tabs right away. At that point, I had done like maximum 3/4 of a tab, but felt like nothing. So I was like, oh fuck it. I broke up with a friend when I took the 3/4. This was fucking shit.
Dang.
It was
so
such-
what happened? Like, what physically happened to break up with a friend after taking 3/4?
I just felt really sad, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Dang. Who was a friend? What's the story?
He's a buddy from another city, and we were talking a lot, and he was like really upset at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like really internalizing everything. I was, yeah, and I had no like fixing mindset. I thought like, okay, if this isn't working, then let's just run away from it, not like try to fix it.
Yeah, so you're just like, instead of fixing this, I'm just going to write the N-word on his on his page on Facebook.
Yeah. So we're friends. No, we're friends again. Yeah, we're cool. But yeah. So back to the 2 tabs, right? So 3/4 tabs, I break up with a friend. 2 tabs, I like fuck. I'm gonna go to Newtown. I get on the train. I put on Abbey Road, right? So this is like a 7-hour trip, right? First hour and a half, I'm listening to music.
Wait, where are you coming from?
My house. I just went, like I catch the train to Newtown.
7 hours.
So this is a 7-hour trip in total. Not the train trip.
I was going to say, where do you live?
No,
think-
like the drug-induced trip.
Oh,
Yeah,
trip. I was like, I didn't know Eastwood
yeah.
was that far away from Newtown.
Don't tell fucking people don't dox me.
Yeah, no.
Fucking asshole.
Turns out it wasn't a train; it was a skateboard.
Yeah, I know. I was being pulled by a bunch of rats, like on a sleigh, like hey-ya. So no, yeah. So the first hour and a half of the trip, it's totally fine. And like, well, it's great. Like I'm listening to music. It's fucking awesome. Like, and it's coming alive. You got a joker. You got come in my asshole.
Yeah, what a great album to listen to as well.
So I'm on the bus. I'm like a train, and I'm fucking ham. Like, oh, yeah. I get off the train. I'm in the park. I'm in the dog park.
Yeah.
I'm listening to like, let me take you down to strawberry.
Which is the trippiest
fields.
fucking song on that
Yeah.
album, dude.
Nothing is real. Yeah. And
Nothing.
nothing to get hung about. It's like I love this.
I listened
Every
to that
so-
song on acid as well, dude.
Dang.
It's such a like. I was like,
Hectic.
oh my god! And then Mr. Blue Sky plays. Hey there, Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Blue Sky. Please tell us why you had to hide away for so long.
You're in my head right
You've
now.
had the
dude.
same
You're-
experience, literally.
You're mentioning my like.
Your trip.
Yeah.
You had the exact same trip.
Like Spotify is so sophisticated with the
Spotify
algorithm.
knows.
It fucking knows everything about me. It knows when I'm taking a shit. It knows everything.
What does
So
it play when you're taking a shit?
I'm taking a shit. I'm taking a shit. I'm taking a shit. So yeah, so like once that music is like hitting a crescendo, I'm like looking at dogs and I'm like, dude, it fucking makes sense. And this is when Max from Magic Mike.
No.
He's a
What's-
DJ
Oh,
at
Max.
Max Dari.
No, I've never been to Magic
Anyway,
Mike.
I know the guy. Yeah.
But you
anyway,
know the
I was like,
dude at DJs.
I messaged him at the time,
Yeah.
like, I was like, dude, like it all makes sense now.
Oh, dang, so you're literally just saying this. You see dogs,
yeah,
you're listening to the Beatles, and you're like, yeah, that's it.
Because I have this thing where I bother my friends, right?
Yeah.
We're not really close right now because of some shit. Anyway, it was my fault. But anyway, at the time I was really bothering Max. Like he's young, but he's a professional. So he works, and he was working at Magic. He was DJing at like, this was like 6:30 p.m., right? He was ready for the show.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, fucking, it all makes sense now. Like, dude, dogs are like human cigarettes.
Ooh.
I was thinking like here's like the opposite energy. Like that's
like
how
I'm
you
smoking this dog right
Dude.
now.
This dog is bad for me. This is bad for my lungs.
Anyway, that could be a bit, but at the time I was like, dude, it all makes sense. Like, do you get it? I was messaging him, and he's like, he said something like, I very much don't get it. Are you okay?
Dogs are
Yeah.
cigarettes.
Yeah.
Drugs, to someone that's trying to work or do something like that, drugs are the most annoying fucking thing in the world.
Yeah. You're just like you're like, boom, and they're like just focused. So anyway, like, yeah, I'm playing with a dog. I'm throwing like a frisbee, whatever he's catching. I'm like, oh, I love dogs. It makes sense. And then all of a sudden, that's when the visuals kick in.
Oh.
That's when like clouds aren't clouds anymore. They're like twirly white things. And I'm walking around. I'm like,
I was seeing weird visions of my phone and me typing in specific words to friends of mine from high
had a
school.
vision NIGGRMUSC.
When did the Beatles? When did the Beatles do it? I remember that one.
Yeah. So yeah.
Spotify needs me to put in what word to unlock this app?
Oh well, here you go. Yes, master. Okay. You're the master. I guess I'm the blah. No. So anyway, yeah, it's like no longer any color. I'm not aware of the light and day cycle anymore. I'm walking around, the entire universe is popping up in front of me, and I'm like, oh, dude, I thought I had to do stuff. Like I was saying it out loud. I was like, oh, like I thought I had to like fucking do things, and like, oh, I thought that like there were important things I thought like people were different from dogs and people. I was
you're
like
talking to yourself.
while
like,
walking in the
through.
middle of the park, like like I was doing that.
Oh,
And
God.
then
You talking out loud.
Yeah. And then I started talking to people, and at that point I was like completely out of it. I remember sitting down having a conversation, but like I was like blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I just remember saying like, man, like, I'm so high, but it even is getting high because I'm at the edge of the universe and there's no death and there's no life and blah blah blah. And then I call a friend, and that's like the third phase. That's when I'm like, I'm talking and I'm just saying crazy. And he's like Austrian. He's like, what are you talking about? What is
Get
going
to the
on?
chopper. And I'm like, where is the chopper, man? Where is the chopper, man?
Chopping my dick off. I'm playing. So anyway, I get on the bus, right?
That's $50,000. You just chopped up.
Dude, what the fuck? So I get on the bus again. Nothing makes sense. I'm looking at people. Shapes are shifting. Every race is the same. Colors and words and blah blah.
You
blah.
must have been tripping.
I was tripping to the level of like, yeah. And then I walked down to UCID, and I remember these giant balls, like these
You remember how weird they were looking, and you're like, dang, my balls are really weird.
Damn. Oh, he's
You're
some
like,
ugly ass
damn.
balls. I need
I
some
must
spare
have
balls.
forgotten my balls at school today.
So I'm walking like face first into everything. Like at this point, like I'm gonna remember like going doof, and I would like fall into the ball. Like I would like boom, and I'd be walking into the boom, and then I remember like being on the sidewalk, and I hear people going, yeah, we found him like this. Yeah, we found him. And that's where
What
like
were the balls?
like these not metal, like stone, like carvings.
The
of
stone's
like,
down here like Central or something.
it's more UCID, yeah.
Oh, they
Yeah.
literally were.
Spheres, yeah, like giant
Yeah, like,
spheres,
I'm with
you, I'm
concrete
with you.
spheres.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought you
yeah.
were tripping. They were actually like a fucking
No,
dog.
they were actual balls. I just didn't see. I wasn't
I'm with
perceiving
you,
them.
Yeah.
So anyway, I remember seeing a hand, like a wrist with a tattoo on it, and the guy pulling me up to the ambulance.
Yeah.
And they strapped me to the ambulance. Yeah. And then I'm like in and out of consciousness, and like I remember thinking like full black, and I remember wanting to manifest life into the universe. Like I remember thinking like I don't want infinite nothing. I want to be alive. And so I wake up in a hospital bed. At this point, this is a video game. I'm not aware. I'm groaning. I'm like, and this Asian woman was like, no, Saed, get back in bed. No.
You're like, stop talking, Aaron Chen.
Shut up, Becky Lucas. I don't know. She's not even Asian. I don't know why I should know.
That's my other favorite Australian comedian.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
I feel like you've dosed me or something. You're mentioning all the stuff I like.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
all happening a little bit too.
I respect her.
coincidental.
I just don't like. She's not my thing. You know.
Oh,
Have you seen
okay.
her live?
I've seen her. We met multiple times, man. I was at open mics when she was like a semi-pro.
Dang.
So we're
Right.
not cool because I was a weirdo then. So, but anyway.
And you were a semi-amateur. You're an amateur with a semi.
yeah,
There we go.
Let's just say.
yeah.
You're an amateur with a semi.
Let's just say I sniffed her seat.
Well, I mean, she put cocaine on the seat. What else? What was I gonna do?
Hey yo. And I was listening to some David Bowie.
Yeah. David Blowy.
David Bowie, if you know what I mean.
So anyway, I'm in the hospital. They drugged me again. They put me the fuck to sleep because I was so irritating.
What about David Bowie? And he's like, we can.
Oi, fucker! I'm a black star, bro. I'm a black star.
Bro, we could be heroes just for one day, bro. Honestly.
I could be king.
I will be king. You will be queen.
But,
Nothing will keep us together, bro.
but come to the barber shop, bro. I'll be king. You be king, bro. We'll all be kings.
So what happened in the hospital? You're in the hospital.
Yeah, like I don't call my parents. I'm so fucking scared. I don't have any of my shit. I don't have my phone. I have nothing on me.
You're still tripping in there when you woke up.
No, they put some drug in me that makes me not trip anymore.
Sorry, yeah.
So anyway, I catch the taxi home. I'm half asleep because it's like 6 a.m. at this point.
Yeah.
And I remember like, dude, I told the taxi driver, you missed my stop. And he's like, why didn't you tell me that? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, you should have put it in the fucking Google Maps because this is in 1982. But if we drive back, I fucking go to the house. I pick up my credit card from inside because it wasn't on me. And my mom was like, what's going on? I'm like, I'll explain. I just got to go pay for the taxi. She's like, what happened, Saed? I'm like, look, I was on LSD. Here's the report. This is a medical thing.
Yeah.
She had my phone and the cops called. She called and the cops answered my phone.
Dang.
Because they gave my phone to Redfern police.
Yeah.
So I go to bed. I wake up the next day. Anyway, yeah, I explained to them about the drug use and blah blah blah.
How did they react to it? Were they kind of cool, or were they? What are they?
They weren't cool, man. They were really upset that I was doing drugs.
Dang.
Well, you ended up in hospital, I think.
Yeah, that was the issue. Up until that point, I was just literally completely under control with my drug use.
Right.
But then after that, that's when I stopped doing drugs.
Dang, that was the last time you did it, or?
No, I did drugs again. Actually.
Oh yeah, I did it. I did it a lot more times than that. I did it a lot more.
Yeah, no,
I'm on drugs right now.
How do you think I can deal with this? No.
Where are these balls at?
Y'all's is imaginary anyways.
Y'all ain't real. Y'all ain't motherfucking real. Yeah, so no, I did LSD once more, and then I was just boring. I was like, this is boring, and then I went to Melbourne, and
Then again, you went to go watch Becky Lucas live.
yeah, I was
So that was
more like Brecky Lucas, yeah.
hello.
'Cause she's a sausage McMuffin, huh?
Hello.
Ooh, yeah, no, more like hash brown, because I'm smoking hash. And I'm brown, hash brown. Yeah, so I go to Melbourne, and and at that point I'm so depressed and anxious that I'm like, okay, I'm definitely not doing drugs here because that wouldn't help with the situation.
Wait, so how old are you?
26, yeah,
Sorry.
26.
26. Oh, wow. Well, yeah. Oh, no. In this story, in this part.
In
Oh,
this
I was
story.
like, you just asked a question, he told you, and you're like, what?
I had
Are you talking to me?
What? I'm sorry, what?
No, I'm talking to the girl that you picked up earlier today.
What the hell are you
Yeah.
talking about, man?
Jackson picked up?
Yeah.
No, I've got a girlfriend.
Oh, sick, man.
She's 17. She's told me.
She was only 17.
Anyway, what the hell?
Wait, here, how about this? What the hell, man? What, they're listening to the music? What the hell? You can't say that.
It's just the truth.
Alright, we're good.
Okay, we're back.
Okay.
Okay, so you're in Melbourne. What's going on?
I'm trans in Melbourne.
Yes, this is a big thing. You became trans.
I came out as trans. I changed my name to Catherine.
Because again, we were thinking we were going to have our first female comedian on the podcast.
First former female. How about that?
That's true. Yeah, you are the first former.
Yeah.
Gosh, so
Still yet to have a female.
Yeah,
we're still yet to have a female.
That's
on.
alright, we're only at
But
what,
so far
60?
Have the funniest
60.
female comedian
Sarah Marco, dude. Get her
to
on.
ever. We do want to have Sarah Marco on.
Yeah.
So right, you became. What's the story with coming out as trans and going through that phase?
I think I was just like so fucking bored with my life and like unemployed and sad that I was like reaching for anything to get me out of my rut.
Right.
And I do have feminine I said I has.
Yeah.
I has
You're
cheeseburger.
speaking like a
Meme,
woman
yeah.
already.
Yeah, I have.
Grammatically incorrect.
Yeah. No, so dumb bro.
No, they laughed at that one. Sorry, they laughed.
Yeah. No, so I mean, I felt feminine. And I have a lot of like feminine traits. Like I love singing, dancing. I'm very like, sort of like like the way I move is feminine. I have hips, I have big ass, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just be a woman and because I thought, hey, maybe that.
The way you
help.
bitch about other female comedians.
Yeah, she's yeah, constantly, yeah. I don't rate her actually.
She's actually just not my real style. I know she's like probably your second favorite, but I just don't really like her. It's not really my thing.
Yeah. So
Jackson loves Becky Lucas.
really?
No, I don't love her.
Yeah.
Oh, do I?
Dude, you're blushing right now.
Yeah, why are you blushing?
What the hell, man? You can't say that, dude. I've got a girlfriend. She's gonna listen to this. And she's gonna freak out.
Sorry, dude.
All right.
No, sorry, bro.
And we're
Okay,
back.
So you were going through this tough time, and then you
Yeah.
realize you have all these feminine traits, and you're wanting to
Yeah, just go fuck it. Like, just
go
transit.
full. Yeah.
Because I also just wanted benefit. Like I wanted to stand out. I just had this thing where I was ashamed of being a man.
And you like check your bank account, and suddenly you're only getting 75% of your paycheck.
And I was like, oh fuck yeah.
There we go. Which is this is a bit awkward.
Yeah. Cassie has a joke like that.
Oh really?
She's trans and she has like a
Oh, dang.
yeah. I can tell you the joke, but I don't know.
Let's hear it.
Well, I can't do her accent, but I'll try. As you can tell, I'm trans. Right now, I'm making only 90 cents on the dollar.
That's good.
Yeah. But I wish she would update it because she's been transitioning for 3 years and the amount is still 90 cents on the dollar. Like surely you must have gotten less. I mean,
That's true. Yeah.
but that's only for me. Like as someone who has seen her refine the bit over. Like I know comics don't need to do that. You know what I mean? If they're happy with the bit, they can just like, all right, that's good. I'll just move on to other shit.
So
But anyway,
what was your experience being trans?
what was my experience being trans?
Yes.
I didn't fully commit to it, man. Like I was just like saying I'm Catherine, and I was like, no, I'll just change it to Cat, and I'll say I'm Cat.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe I'm just gender fluid, blah blah blah. You know?
Okay.
So I immediately pussied out of being trans, like 2-3 months in.
So you were 3 months. You were full trans. You were Catherine.
I was like introducing myself with Catherine, then I like very quickly changed it to Cat
Yeah.
because I wasn't dressing like full on like a woman. I would like wear bras or like a fucking.
You wouldn't wear bras.
I would wear bras.
You would. Yeah.
It was
that's pretty feminine.
That's fun. Yeah, that's fun, and it's a good look. It's just a fun look.
Yeah. You'd be like whenever you like drove somewhere, you'd park really kind of just outside of the lines.
What?
You'd park really poorly whenever you.
Oh yeah, because I'm a woman.
yeah,
Is that?
because you're. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
There we go. Hey.
What?
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I wore bras and blah blah blah. I went on dating apps, like a lesbian dating app,
Oh dang!
and I showed up with like wearing a bra, but also like kind of looking very masky.
Just like full beard, just everything else.
Stubble. I had a stubble.
Oh, okay.
I would wear makeup sometimes, but anyway, yeah, it was just weird. And I went on a date with a trans woman, and I was like, yeah, you're clearly trans. That's cool. I'm just not my thing.
Oh, true, because you technically both would have been trans women at that time.
Yeah, I also went on a date with this like person who was like agender.
Right.
Like they don't identify with any gender, but they presented as male.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm not into you. You look like a dude, and that's when I realized like, oh, I'm being a little too progressive at that point, because I was like, oh, maybe I'll just fall in love with anybody. But I'm like, I know, nah, I wouldn't, no, Dickie for Saed, no.
You know what's funny? You might have to stop me. I don't know if I've said this on podcasts
Yeah.
before, but no,
No, dude, you've said that off podcast. Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
So I've got a friend. I got a friend that's dating
I like that a lot. It's just like Batman takes his wig off and it's Denzel Washington.
My friend's dating an asexual person,
Yeah.
and I wasn't sure. My friend's a guy.
Yeah.
Have I said this?
No, I haven't heard
Okay,
this.
alright.
Your friend's dating an asexual.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
wasn't
okay,
sure if
yeah.
it was a guy or a girl. Who they were dating,
Yeah.
presenting. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I actually have a vague
They
memory.
go, so this is my partner.
Yeah.
They.
Yeah.
Da 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 da. Yeah, they are awesome. Da da da. So I'm thinking in my head like, my friend's always been straight. Is this?
Yeah.
a man or a woman that they're with.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm not trying to be fucking. You have to be not binary. You know what I mean?
So asexual and non-binary. Asexual is when you're not sexually attracted to people. You mean non-binary? Or
I mean
both?
non-binary.
Yeah, non-binary. Yeah. Okay.
But I was like, this is just. I'm like.
What about non-binary? I'm just not Amanda Bynes. Sorry, that's just me.
They always say they, or they always say my partner.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, if only there was a way through language to kind of differentiate between them, so that I know whether they're dating
without using their name,
without using their gender. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like it's tricky.
I'll have to think about that one.
Yeah, if anyone can think
about that one.
Because we've had some interesting opinions.
Is there a Jordan Peterson video we can be sent through? Or?
Also, I've dated a non-binary person who had a dick and a non-binary person who had a pussy. And
have you ever been non-binary yourself?
Yeah. I was like going for the NB vibe for a bit. I was like, yeah, maybe I'm gender neutral. Fuck gender expectations. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's okay. It's just it's just boring. It's just boring. It's not. I don't give a fuck. You can call me he. You can call me she. You can call me Regis or Kathy Lee. As long as you call me. That's a line from RuPaul.
It's so tricky because it's just kind of like, all right, so we've got like a gender stereotype or archetype. Why do these traits have to be attributed to that? Even you were saying, I've got feminine traits. What makes it a feminine trait? What makes creativity a feminine trait? Name one good female creator. No, I'm joking.
No,
I'm joking. But why is it like this is a... Why is this a masculine trait? Can't we just erase that? Isn't that easier?
Well, yeah, that's their argument is we live in a world where it's very gendered, and therefore, while we live in a gender world, that person wants to identify as neutral. Ideally, they would live in a world with no gender expectations, but because they are presenting as someone who is neither male nor female, which, I don't know exactly what that entails, but I think it means it's just like, it's almost like you have dual citizenship. It's almost, you know what I mean? So you want to go back and forth between Australia and America. You don't want to choose between the countries. You're free to go.
Dual citizenship, what's that? Where you kind of like carry a sword and you have like a citizenship thing.
Oh, dual.
And you have to go to like TSA and literally dual like.
Yeah.
Some guy from.
Is that? Can I?
I have dual citizenship. And okay, prove it, and then you literally have to duel them.
Yeah.
A Yu-Gi-Oh card.
But anyway,
Dragon.
So what happened with your mate? Is he dating a? Oh, you get. By the way, if you want the correct terminology, you say AFAB and AMAB, because if you're non-binary and you were assigned female at birth.
Oh, I've never heard about that.
Yeah. That's just better than saying like, okay, you're non-binary, but are you a woman or a man? Because they don't like that.
Yeah. So
just say AFAB or AMAB. That's just their vernacular.
What about IFAP?
What IFAP?
Well, I guess that's a roundabout way. Yeah. I understand what you're saying because I think before I said like, are they a man or a woman?
Yeah.
But I mean, like assigned. But assigned?
Yeah, that's...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky.
This is hot water. I don't
assigned! I had a bit where like Cat Williams would insult that shit, like, assigned female at birth. Like it's the sorting hat from Harry Potter or some shit. What the fuck you mean? Assigned female at birth. Like you was walking around with no pussy, and then they assigned you a pussy.
That's gold.
Yes.
That's really gold. Wow. That literally would be something that Cat Williams would do exactly.
Harry Potter's sitting there like, please not a woman, please not a woman.
Woman. No! Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were in Melbourne. You went through all that.
Male burn, more like female burn.
Hello. I don't even know what's going on there.
Yeah. So I was in Melbourne. I was in a black neighborhood. It was fucking fun.
Dang, in Melbourne.
Yeah, and then
did you come across a guy called Chang?
Chang?
Yeah.
No, why?
There's a comedian that we had on the podcast.
Let's just say you wouldn't use the slur you think you would.
So I'm in Melbourne, right? I'm sad. I'm depressed. I'm doing random shit. And one day I'm walking by on my way to some bullshit like dance performance. And then I see a bunch of black people dancing. like
And they're
doing
like, hey, that's the dude that posted on my Facebook wall.
get him. No, so they're dancing, right? They're doing cool African dance.
Or her. Or what? I don't know what she or he or they go by, but we are going to go after whoever they may identify as.
Yeah.
You've got the
Because
best joke on that.
Yeah.
We
killing them.
Like someone's reading the news, your grandpa's reading the news, and it's like the gun person.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell it right now.
I'm
I
not
think
going to
that's
tell it
good.
right now.
Tell it right now. Come on.
So anyway, what's the deal with Russia? Russian people. What's
No,
people
don't
always
take my
admiring.
jokes.
Yeah.
Just do your jokes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so you see these black people
Yeah, dancing.
dancing, and what happens is it sounds like a movie.
This is at
where
a
you
park.
kinda see
Yeah.
them.
And
And
they're,
then what happens? Do you go?
I was like, can I join you guys?
Dang.
And they're like, oh yeah, man, yeah, come on in. One of the guys was like, yeah. And then I'm dancing with them. We're fucking, and they're like doing like they walk like when someone walks in the middle of the circle and does like the moves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And then I go in the middle of the circle and I'm doing moves and they're fucking filming me. And then I realized like, oh, these are just a bunch of teenagers.
This is just a bunch of
Need come poops.
new kids on the block.
New. So anyway, they're like, yeah, they watch me dance and like, bro, hey, just so you know, man, we're actually part of a church group and
Oh my gosh.
we meet up and we dance every Monday. You know, thanks for coming. Like, and then he started giving me the spiel, like this 21-year-old.
So what gender do you identify? There's either 1 or 2. And by the looks of it, you're assigned by God
1.5.
to be a male.
Yeah.
I hope that's the case.
Oh, you got a dick, right? Yeah.
Right?
Right? Yeah, did check this dick. No, I saw that dick swinging down while you were. I saw you. I see you.
No,
fam.
I see you swimming. I see you swinging that player.
I see you swinging Tarzan jungle looking.
I see you swinging like you like you a 6-year-old man with a white ponytail.
Yeah.
You know,
I
God.
see you there swinging.
Yeah.
God's one cool motherfucker.
Y'all straight up, yo, God is a motherfucking legend. Fuck. So anyway, he gives me a spiel that's like, you know, do you feel lost, brother? You
Oh,
know,
dang.
Yeah. And it's like, all right, guys, we're all gonna pray for. I was Cat. And he's like, what's your name? I was like, I'm Cat. And it's like, all right, guys, we're all gonna pray for brother Cat. So they put me in the middle of the circle and they got their
You're
hands
like
up.
sister cat.
Yeah.
No, brother cat. He's a funny man. He's
With
a funny
black-
man
with
now.
bla-
That's like this.
We're all going to pray that brother cat decides to live his life how we want him to.
Yeah. So
Because that's what religion does.
That's what religion does.
So anyway, they pray for me. They're like, blah, 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 blah. Some people are like, come on, pray. I think they're speaking like their language.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, if you were funny, you'd start making monkey noises.
No. Blunt. Too blunt.
Boom, boom, boom,
Sharp.
boom, boom. So anyway,
Do
they're
something
praying for
sharp.
me. They're like, please God, help Saed. Please help Cat. Please help Cat. Please help Cat. Blah, 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 blah. And then it's like, all right, thank you, brother. And they invite me to go to their church. And I think about
Don't
it,
do
but then
that.
I'm like, nah. And then
Don't do that.
and then
Sorry,
I just go back home to Sydney.
So this is them. What's this?
Are you playing monkey sounds? Like
Yeah.
That's not funny. Anyway, so yeah, they start talking to you, and
You're like, sorry, I don't speak.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't speak monkey.
I don't speak hip hop.
Anytime I play Mario Party, I identify with Mario. Who do you identify with?
Okay.
Oh, Peach. Princess Peach, that's who I identify with.
Yeah.
Oh,
Salt
really?
and pepper.
Oh, really?
I don't really like salt.
Okay, so they're praying for
Y'all know that
you.
guy Yoshi? That dude got a real big tongue.
Yo, she fine.
What about that Toad? Boy, Toad, he got a big ass head.
What to do with Luigi? He like Mario, but a little bit taller.
He a
Wow.
green dude, right? He a green dude.
Do you think Yoshi like him riding on the back? Do you think he mind? Do you think he cool with it?
Yo, Mario is like the opposite of young black women. They need to get on the pole to win. Because Mario's the fucking. He's on.
Yeah.
Now he gets on the pole to win the. You know,
Ah, okay.
remember? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, that's funny.
So yeah, these kids are talking to you.
They pray for me.
you.
Anyway, afterwards I just go back to Sydney. I'm just so fucking bored from being depressed in Melbourne.
Dang. So you literally just spent the whole time depressed. That didn't cheer you up at all. You didn't end up going to the church or anything.
Oh, they prayed for you because you were depressed.
Yeah, I think so. I looked really bummed out at the time. I was fat.
You were just like,
You also.
Yeah. No, with the dancing, I was cool. I enjoyed the dancing part. You know?
you were just sad.
Also, you were
dancing.
being penetrated.
You just went into the middle of the circle. You just like.
No, dude, I was doing like the white guy dance where it's like. Like the one where the.
I'm
Okay.
familiar.
Yeah.
I'm big time familiar.
I'm familiar with that. Oh, so that's what you're doing. They're like, dude, this guy needs to be prayed for.
Oh man.
Right, so you finish that, you're feeling sad for yourself still, and then you feel you need to leave Melbourne.
Yeah, I left. I got what I wanted out of it.
Yeah.
And then I go to Sydney, and I go to Sydney on July 3rd,
Dang.
which is like a week after the lockdown started.
Ooh.
And they were like, oh, it's just a week-long lockdown. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, cool, I'll stay in Sydney for a bit, and then I'll fucking just be free again.
Dang.
It's a 4-month lockdown.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, man. And so I'm just like jerking off for 10 hours a day, just fucking depressed out of my mind in Sydney as well. But then eventually my mom was like, eventually I just started listening to other people's advice.
Eventually, my mom was like, "Just get out of my room."
Yeah, get out of her room. And that's the only room in the house because we're poor. No.
We're poor. Just got one bed.
Yeah, man. No. So yeah, she's like, why don't you sign up for TAFE? And I signed up for TAFE.
Oh.
Yeah, and I've been studying for like 4 weeks now, and it's really fun. I enjoy learning. It's better than being a depressed cunt at home, just jerking off and being fucking sad.
Dang. And you said you're not jaying off anymore.
I don't
So
jerk
you
off
stopped.
at all. It's been about 3 weeks since I've jerked off, and it's been about more than a month and a half since I've watched pornography.
Dang.
Yeah, man.
So is this all spurred on by starting this course? Has that been helping?
I've always tried to just quit porn. It's been a while. It's a long process.
So when
and
you were saying like 10 hours a day during lockdown, it probably was pretty over the top.
it's like at least 3 hours of jerking off. Like
Dang.
yeah, like depressingly too long. And
How long at a time?
Huh?
How long at a time?
It's like
Sorry, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well, each time it gets progressively harder to come. So the first nut would be like right away, and then sometimes I would jerk off like literally an hour straight.
Yeah.
And get nothing out of it.
Dang. That's not a good place to be. That's
Dude, it's a
depressing.
bad place, man. And my right arm was like, like just fucking breaking through walls, and my left arm was like, just pathetic little noodle. And I wasn't eating right. I was looking like shit. But eventually I just started getting my habits back together, and I worked at Woolies for a bit. That was fun.
Nice.
What were you doing at Woolworths?
Your mom.
Hello.
Sorry. No, just like random, like, like shelves and stuff, Shelvin' ping is no.
He just at Woolworths. It's like, yeah, no, he's working on shelving.
I hope they don't fire me, but I'm not. Yeah, I haven't worked there for a while, but I still get the employee discount, so it's pretty good.
Oh, dang. Wait, so you technically are still employed by them?
Yeah, I still am on the payroll, whatever, but it's casual, so it's like they don't,
Oh, okay.
yeah, whatever. So yeah, anyway, I worked a little bit. I signed up for TAFE after I realized that I don't want to work at Woolies for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing, but yeah, I want to develop skills. And then when I started design course, I was like, oh, I'm actually quite good at a bunch of things. I'm quite good at drawing. I'm quite good at Photoshop and Illustrator and shit like that.
You drew me early today. I saw that.
Yeah,
the listeners are gonna see that.
I can draw you again like proper. Because I have much better drawings. That was like a very impulsive over. You know what I mean? I can take some time, but anyway.
I liked it.
Yeah. So that's been really fun, and drawing helps me genuinely become like less racist.
Really?
Yeah, because
I thought it'd make you become more racist because you're kind of
Drawing
you have to
swastikas.
physically see the differences in features for the different races.
Damn.
well, when you see the differences,
But
you
appreciate
realize.
them.
Yeah.
You realize there's not that many differences.
Oh.
Like Asian noses and black noses are pretty much the same.
Yes.
And so when an Asian guy's just looking down with his cap, it's like he can be any black guy.
Hey,
Light-skinned
you kind
black
of
guy.
look like a...
Now that I think about it,
Now that I think about it,
I thought you was one of us. But now,
brother. I need to pray for you.
So anyway, yeah.
It just turns out every drawing you draw just looks kind of like a black guy, kind of looks like an Asian guy.
Yeah, so I'm just drawing like minstrel cartoons, just like big lips, just like holding spirit, and it just like has captions like I'm a spear chucking, fucking. And then if it's a white woman, I'm drawing her. I'm like I'm a white bitch, and I like mean girls. Sorry, no, I'm drawing anyone, and yeah, it's fun. Sometimes I don't get it right, but he is one of my favorite. I've drawn a bunch of comics.
How long have you actually been drawing for?
Like since I was a child, but recently I've been taking it more seriously.
Yeah.
Because it's like once you learn to draw properly, like you just get much better at it. And so I just go to class every Monday. That's drawing class. And in the meantime, I draw pretty much every day. Like anyone, I ask them like, "Hey, can I draw you?"
Yeah.
And then they just pose for like a few minutes, and
What would you do if you like did that? It's a funny bit, and you literally just draw a really elaborate swastika, and then you give it to them. Like you spend 10 minutes, like you're down at Darling Harbour, like with the blocks, so they can't see what you're drawing. You spend 10 minutes, this family that have come from, like Ohio.
What about any time you kind of like draw them, and it's a picture of you kind of having sex with them?
Oh yeah.
And then you hand it over, and they're like, "Hey," and then you go, "Yeah, I can't just draw. I can also read the future."
Buddy, she's 11 years old.
We got a real Nostra dumbass over here.
There we go. Hello.
Oh, hello.
But dang, yeah, so you've been doing the drawing at TAFE now.
Yeah,
what
I'm doing-
other big... You're getting up a lot as well, I'm seeing on...
I'm getting
on
up. I'm doing
pages.
freestyle raps. Just
Yeah.
fucking.
You're dancing?
I'm dancing.
You mentioned
learning.
you're doing drag as well.
I'm also in a musical.
Wow. Where's the musical?
USyd.
Oh, dang.
University of Sydney.
Goodness.
It's called We Will Rock You. It's like a jukebox musical.
We will rock you.
Yeah. We will rock
you.
you. We will rock you. Oh man, there's a civil war going on right now.
There's Ukraine and then there's Russia.
And Russia has got to go. Yeah. So it's basically based on the Queen music. It's like a whatever plot line just to get to music's written by the Queen. Yeah.
Dang.
So I'm ensemble.
Nice.
I'm just in the background, and every now and then I say a line, but mostly dancing and yeah.
Dang. So you do have some lines, and you're a solid part of it.
Yeah. And they told me right away. Like they're like, yeah, you're in, man. You're fun.
Dang. And you do. You kind of give off a very what's it called?
Musical.
Magnetic energy. People want to kind of get amongst you. I think when meeting you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I enjoy I spend so much time deliberately making my life miserable that I'm like, oh, I can just be happy. And that's how I've been trying that. I'm like, this is pretty good. I prefer that over because I have this thing where I've literally ruined my life in so many little ways.
So you like actively self-destructive?
Yeah. Just because I felt like I deserved to have a shitty life.
What's the reason? Why? I guess. And even tips for anyone listening, like what would kind of negative thoughts be doing, and then how have you kind of broken out of that?
Well, it's like I would do something shitty, and then because I was abused as a child,
right?
I never had a system of reconciliation. Like,
But yeah.
No, I never learned that you could apologize and move on. I was always punished for doing something shitty until like you shouldn't have done it in the first place.
Yeah.
And like and I thought I would never be forgiven for my sins, essentially. So I would do something shitty, and then I would be like, oh, I deserve to kill myself because there's no going back from this.
Yeah.
And so like I would do something shitty in 2014, and I would just hold on to it for years afterwards.
Like thinking about it.
Yeah. Like one day I'll be exposed. People will know I'm a piece of shit.
Dang.
Yeah, so it like ruins relationships because you're not thinking about the other person. You're just thinking about your own problems.
I think I do think we should wrap it there though.
Yeah, but anything else?
Yeah, is there anything else you wanted to
We're going to wrap it up. Yeah.
Jax is getting scared because I've typed in the name and
Yeah, I
I'm
am getting
scrolling
scared.
down.
You're looking.
Anything else you wanted to chuck in?
How about a quick 2-minute freestyle before?
Ooh.
Can you play music or should I play
I like
music?
the sounds of that.
I can't. If I had set it up, I could.
I guess the computer.
Oh yeah, I'll just play it here.
Oh, you get it off your phone.
Yeah,
We'll get
yeah.
this recorded as well. We're ending it with a freestyle again.
What beats he putting
Yo.
on? Oh, it's
Yeah.
Mac
Same-
Miller's Kids.
Yo,
It's a beat produced by Max Martin.
mention a word. Mention a location.
Yeah.
Children.
Yeah.
The
Kids.
playground.
Yo,
Kids.
playground. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm at the playground. We don't play around. When at the playground, I like to swing, swing, swing like a monkey.
Ooh.
I see this girl, yo, her ass is chunky.
Okay.
Yo, I'm at Chuck E. Cheese. I'm taking these nuts. Yo, man, out for a breeze, yo. Cause this whole podcast is a breeze, yo. I don't care because I will never freeze. I will always step up because I always got the fire. And you know I got music that's hot just like lime wire. Yo, I don't ever stop and think, and I'm always on the brink, and I'm not crazy, I don't need a shrink. But you know what's shrinking? My dick. It's so small, man, it ain't even thick. But I'll tell you what, yo, I got the bubble butt. I'll tell you what, yo, your girlfriend's a slut. Yo, we eat a Pizza Hut, and then I eat her out, and then I put my penis right in her little mouth. Oh, little white girl from Alaska. Yo, where's she from? Yo, Alaska. I just told you, she's from Alaska. She lives in an igloo, and I like to say, eat food. Eat food with the Jews. And yo, it's Blue's Clues, cause you're never gonna guess where I'm coming from next. Yo, I like to say that I'm not obsessed. I am blessed, and my name is Crest, cause I'm so white and shiny. Yo, kiss my hiney out.
Oh, come on. Ooh.
Alright, thanks for listening. Thanks for coming on, bro.
Dang.
My pleasure. my
Until
pleasure.
next time, huh? Peace
Thank
out
you.
from the
Sausage boys. Sausage boys.
Anyway, boys. Where Max at?
I'll do a freestyle over there. You know. And then at the playground.